In this video, we're going to be doing a few things. First thing we're going to do is close out the first paycheck budget for the month of March. Y'all, the month is over and I can't lie, I'm excited. New month and spring, who this? Okay. So the second thing we're going to be doing in this video is doing our paycheck budget for the second paycheck budget in this month. My husband and I were paid bi-weekly and we finally got our second paycheck. And then the third thing we're going to do in this video is do some cash stuffing. We are trying to hold ourselves accountable. We're trying to do new saving challenges with $1 bills, have stuff for food, all the things. So if you're new here or if you're not new and you just haven't subscribed, make sure you go ahead and click that subscribe button. The goal is 5,500 YouTube subscribers by the end of March. Yes, I know. You're like, girl, time's up. And it is. And I think we still have about 30 subscribers to get to the actual goal. I have faith. So I don't know. Go ahead and click that subscribe button and stay tuned. All right, so this right here is our printable. I get this from paperbymode.com. If you don't know what that is, make sure you go check it out. We got free printables, and then we have printables that are $1, maybe $2, maybe $1.50. It's affordable. So this is what I choose to write my budget out on. Okay, and this binder, this is our budget planner. That's what I like to call it. So let's go ahead and go to our first paycheck. Okay, so now we have our first and our second because we're going to close out the first. I'm also going to take out the monthly just because I want to make sure everything is in alignment. And if it's not in alignment, close enough. We're not closing out March just yet, just because we're just getting paid for that second paycheck budget. We're not closing out the whole month, but we are closing out the first paycheck. Just want to make sure I specify what I'm talking about here. Okay, so let's close Miss Mama's out. Got my notes to the side here. Okay, so again, and I say again, but if you don't know, we do zero-based budgeting. What is that? We just try to make sure our end goal is $0. We want every dollar to be accounted for, but sometimes it's not on paper. But when it comes to our accounts, we do try to have like a little cushion just in case. Okay, so this is the first paycheck budget. Mind you, my husband and I moved to the DMV area around this time. So my husband had zero income for this first paycheck budget. Also, he was laid off back in October. He now has a job, an interim job, but yeah. So we actually got the $2,664.08. This is from my full-time job. And I have been on PTO for quite a while. Basically was be a lie this whole month. It's been drama. It's been a thing. And maybe one day I'm gonna talk about it, but I'm not there yet, you guys. Okay. So that number is actual and factual. Now we're gonna go over to our expenses. So when it comes to rent, my husband and I just decided to give a little bit more money than we actually are paying for rent. So our rent is actually what, $5,000. Oh my God, no, that was crazy. 5,000 was crazy. 1,500, because what? I know some people's rent is 5,000, not ours. Okay, $1,550. Two fives in there, but that's not it. Ooh, I was tripping. Okay, we just wanted to give a little extra because you know when you move somewhere, you get like a lot of starter fees and stuff like that. So that was the thing. I'm gonna skip the electricity real fast. So internet, 52. And basically we didn't necessarily pay these bills. We just put this money in our bill checking account. Do you guys have a different checking account? I find it to work the best for us. Okay. All right. So let's go back to the electricity. So I was guesstimating the electricity would be like $130 just because our previous apartment was more money for the electricity. But we also had way more space. We had like 1,400 square feet. So it was a 2-bedroom, 2-bathroom. Now we have a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom, and it's way smaller. We have about 850 or 875 square feet. Now, when we were living in New Orleans, not the last apartment, the apartment before last, like when we first moved there, that's exactly, we've had the same square footage. So it's not too like a shocker for us in our system because we've done this before. You're like, girl, what are you talking about? Let me tell you. What I'm trying to say is we got to go back to electricity, not being super duper expensive. So it was actually $87.26. We weren't here for the whole month of March. We moved during March, number one. Number two, 20 of these dollars was a starting fee. So it was really only $67.26. And so I love that for us. Now let's go into car insurance. So car insurance is $175.01 as far as like moving forward. But when you started off, I don't know about everybody, but when ours started off, we actually had to pay a little higher. So this is going to be higher. It's going to be $191.93. Okay, so not $175.01. And then life insurance hasn't altered. Okay, so $108.04. Now let's just do some little math or whatever and get our numbers together. And again, we hadn't really paid anything except our car insurance and our electricity. The rest of this, I'm lying. Okay, our car insurance been paid. Let's just put a little do-through. You see that? Okay, a little check. Car insurance has been paid. Phone bill has been paid. That's me, my mom, and my husband, and it's her plan. And then electricity has been paid. Everything else has just gone into our bill account, and then from there it gets dispersed. Okay, so 825 plus 87, that is not a 7. Okay, 825 plus 87.26 plus 52 plus 180 plus 22 plus 197, and that's our student loan, my student loan bill, plus 191.93, and then plus 108.04. So this was actually only 1663.23. Okay, 1663.23, because I just know myself and these numbers, I get jumbled up a little bit. Okay, so then we're gonna take that. No, we're not. I was just gonna subtract it. So $2,664.08, and then we're gonna subtract $1,663.23. So now we have $1,000.85. Okay, so then we go here. Now let's talk about it. So food, all of this right here is supposed to be in cash. Food is in blue. Fun. My husband and I, what do we do? Yeah, we had fun. We use that fun money. So let's 30. Same thing with gas. Probably under the gas, but whatever we don't use on actual gas, we use for fun. I'm just being honest. Gotta be honest with you guys. But when it comes to food, we did not use all of our $200. We actually have $50 left. And so I did a poll on my Instagram. Go ahead and make sure you follow me on Instagram, Paper by Mo. But I did a poll and I was like, what do you guys think? Should we save it? Should we invest it? Should we save the cash? Should we put it in the bank? Do the high yield savings? So my husband and I just decided we're going to put it in our $1. And I know you're like, girl, it's not even $1. I'm going to do all the cash stuff at the end. But we're just going to put it in there and then go from there. We do need to put some money towards debt eventually, extra money, but we're just not there yet. I'm just being honest. I hate that for us, but we're not there yet. So I'm going to put $200 here. And you're like, girl, that is a lot. It is a lot. But what I'm saying is everything is going to be accounted for because we're going to put that $50 in here and we're still not going to be touching it. You get what I'm saying? 3, 6, 9, 12. Okay. 3, 6, 9, 12. So that's $120, and then plus 200, and in fact is $320. Okay. All right. So we're gonna take 1,000. Can you guys see that? I hope so. 1,000.85. We're gonna minus 320. That's gonna be $680.85. All right, so this went where it said it went, you guys. We gave $455.03 to our house account, and then we gave our sinking funds $200. So that's $650. Okay, so now we got to take $680.85, and we got to subtract $655.03. Okay, so that gave us 2582, 65503. So this right here, we just put this as a buffer in our account. Again, just in case, and not in our regular checking, like money that comes in, but it's in our bill checking account. So it actually was like a little over, like 27, 26 something. We just decided to put that, again, that number in our bill checking account. And right now it's a little hefty, which we like that. Okay, so that is the closeout for the first paycheck. And let's go on to the second paycheck. Okay. Just want to see where we are with this. We said 1650. Yeah, we're not doing all of that. And we didn't give anything to IRA for our first paycheck, so we're going to be doing a little bit of that. Okay, now let's go ahead and get these numbers together. This is our second paycheck. When did we get paid? Like specifically, we got paid, okay, on the 28th. For March 28th, 2025. I am excited for March to say bye-bye. You know, I'm just being honest. Okay, so we're going to start at $0. Also, if you are new here, I do write sideways. I am so sorry to you guys. But, you know, you got to do what you got to do. So, Mo full time. That was so ugly. And then O full time. And I think there was way too many L's. But, hey, we're living. So my check, so this is interesting. I'm going to put what it should have been, but some stuff did not add up. Okay, so $2,664.09. What we're used to. It was a little higher. It was $2,700 something. But what I noticed, there was like a glitch in my pay. They did not take out our dental, and I kind of just holding that money to the side because that makes me nervous. Like, why? You know what I mean? Why wasn't it taken out that time? We still have dental, we still have healthcare. I didn't like that. So I'm saying all this to say, I don't know, we're just for safekeeping. Just for safekeeping. Okay. And then my husband, he got paid $1,089. Okay. My husband does have a job now. Again, it's an interim job. And we are so grateful. Thank you to God for any money that comes in, period. So $1,089, and then we're adding $2,664.09. Okay, so that's $3,753.09. 3,700, yeah. 753.09. And I'm gonna do it one more time because my numbers are a little off on the side here. $2,664.09 plus 1,089. 3,753.09. Okay, so that just means off camera, my math wasn't mathing. Okay, so what we're gonna do for rent moving forward, always. So regarding our rent, I was gonna say always, but really it's not really always because, you know, we change our mind like the wind, okay? Or like we change socks. And I hope you're changing your socks. Anyways, we're thinking we're gonna just do $800 per check and do $1,600. Again, our rent is like $1,550, $1,540-ish, somewhere in that range. But we have to account for our water bill that's going to be in there, and then we account for our sewage. And I'm really hoping it's not more than $50, but we don't know until we know, which is why I say, you know, we change our mind because we do. Okay, so we're putting $800 towards rent because you do 800 twice, that's 1,600. I'm hoping, again, this is going to be enough. He's hoping, we're hoping. The hope is real. So we're going to put for the fixed expenses is going to be $800. So let's do $3,753.09, and then we're going to subtract 800. Only reason why we only have that is because, as you saw, that first bill is paycheck heavy. Okay, that first bill is paycheck heavy. The first budget is paycheck heavy. Ooh, I'm scrambled for words today. $2,953.09 is what we have left over. So now we're going over to our variable, and we do have a couple things that are different, and we're going to discuss it. Okay, so we have food. These are things that are supposed to change. Yeah, for us, it doesn't really change. He has gas, I have gas, or he has fun, and then I have fun, and then that's usually it. So we give all of these $30. We are those people. Costco helps us. Costco's gas is pretty cheap. Shout out to Big Costco, little co. But when it comes to food, we're giving no dollars. You're like, what? What are you doing? Okay, let's talk really fast. My husband and I have a $250 Visa gift card. We actually got it from our apartment complex because, let's talk about it. So for the first 10 days we were here, we moved into our apartment. Our water heater was going in and out. For me, it wasn't so bad because my husband would always let me take a shower first. But what would happen is like we would get a little bit of hot water or warm water nuke. It was a little nuke, whatever the word is. And then immediately after, or for the rest of the day, it wasn't even hours. People were like, oh, you're taking showers too quickly after. It was hours, whatever. It would never be warm again. So the apartment complex basically got us a brand new water heater in our unit, which we're grateful for. And I asked for accommodations because I'm like, bro, we were living here for 10 days having to deal with these hot water problems. And so they gave us a $250 gift card. So we had to endure some pain a little bit and some hardship for the $250. So what am I saying here? We're going to use that gift card for food. At least for this paycheck, I'm hoping that we won't spend all the $250 on it anyway. And we're going to go from there. So okay, that is why the food is $0. 3, 6, 9, 12. So this is only going to be $120. So we're going to take that $2,953.09 and we're going to subtract 120. Now we're at 2,833. Checking my numbers on the side, but it doesn't matter because my math was wrong from the jump. $2,833.09. So now we're going to take this. And I know what you're thinking. You're like, oh girl, now you got money for debt. We're still not putting too much money for debt right now. April, we've already decided, even though we already put our April budget out there and stuff, this is how, we change our mind with the wind, because we're going to do a little bit more debt come April. And that wasn't in the plans. That wasn't in the cards. I said a little bit, not too much. Don't get too excited. The real reason why we're just holding on and pausing with this student loan debt is because now we will have to recertify our income. And now, there's the threat of income plans being taken away. And it's not really just a threat because my husband and I can see it. It won't let us recertify. That makes us nervous because now our bills is going to be over $1,000. So I'm kind of holding my breath a little bit because if our bills do come over to up to or over $1,000, what are we going to do then? So for me and then for him, that's going to be over $2,000. And that's kind of just a lot, which I don't mind paying for it, but it's just like you telling us that we're paying our student loans out. Don't get me wrong, but the $2,000 as a bill is a lot of money. So we're kind of just trying to save stuff in our high yield savings account and let it accrue some interest so we can gain some money. We're trying to be smarter about this. Okay. That is the hold off with these dang student loans, if I'm being honest. Okay, so let's get to where all this money is about to go. Makes me excited. So we have our IRAs. We hadn't been, like I said, in that first paycheck budget, we didn't really put anything towards the IRAs. Then we have our house, and then we have our sinking funds. Now, as stuff has been coming up, our sinking funds is like our revolving door. They say, oh, that's what you save for something you're planning, right? So our house thing, we want to save $50,000 for a house down deposit totality. Okay. Ooh, is that the sun coming? Love that for us. Okay. We want to say that as a totality for 2025, or at least that's what we want to have at the end of 2025. So we're trying to make sure we're in line with that. Okay. So for my IRA and his IRA, we are giving $400. We did not max out for 2024 yet. We still have till April 15th to till taxes. Make sure you guys do your taxes. Also on Paper by Mo, our blog, that's coming up today. It's actually posted live by the time you see this, and you'll get an email on Monday. It's going to be about taxes and some tax tips. So make sure you guys check that out. Anyways, you got until the 15th. So we'll see what we do. I don't know, you guys. I'm kind of just not pressed now. I just feel like we're we're just living. We're coasting, okay? We're doing the best we can. That's how I feel, okay? Just saying. So $400 for me, and then there is $400 for him for his IRA, and then there's supposed to be 1,000, but I just feel like it's not right because the numbers that doesn't matter. So we're gonna put $1,000 here. The reason why my husband and I decided to do $1,000 because again, with sinking funds, it's kind of situational for us. Like some stuff comes up, some stuff does not. Meaning, my husband, he's been having some car trouble. He just swipes his credit card because people were like, "Oh, pay off your debt or whatever," but he really shouldn't have swiped his credit card. We should have just taken it out of our high yield savings account. So now what we do is, because my husband likes to just swipe his credit card, we just backtrack and pay it. That's usually what happens. So our sinking fund does go to our car fund. Our car fund's been going down a little bit in our sinking fund. So like, let's boost it up. 1, 2. We still want to get our license for a gun, a weapon, and to take courses for the state of Maryland. So there's that. And then the rest, I think, is going to be $1,033.09, right? Right? It should be. But if I do it wrong, that's okay. So let's go to it and see. So we have 400 times 2, that's 800 plus 1,000. We're at 1,800, and then we're going to plus $1,033.09. Boom, $2,833.09. Love that for us. The math is actually, I don't know, math ain't 309. And then what is remaining? Zilch. Okay. So then we need to, where's the highlighter? Boom. Go ahead and talk about our cash, because that's what we're doing now. So we don't do gas and cash, but we do fun in cash. Okay. And we're going to put cash. Love this for us. Love this for us. I also need to go over our actual sinking funds, but that'll have to be another video. Okay, so I want to put these back in order. 1, 2 in the month. Okay, oh, that's April. Let's go to March. Okay. So now that we got that in order, now we have our $1 coins. I'm sorry. What is it? $1 savings. We got some savings for the dollar. We got our food. And we have money from the bank. Okay, so let's get into it. Again, if you did not know or you didn't see the video, my husband and I, we were rolling our coins. And well, that's from this. Well, husband and I, we rolled our coins, and it was $73 that we were able to go to the bank and get. We got that out in cash. That's what's in here. And then we have the $60. You're like, what $60? 30 for him for fun money, 30 for me for fun money. Okay. Then we have $50 left over from food. And then we are doing our $1 savings challenge or whatever, and we're just saving $1. So this is from our fun money previously for the numbers that, for the ones that was left over. So let's get into the ones. I think it will be easier. So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is $6. We're giving that here, and we're moving right along. Okay. Oh, and then there's the 50. So that's $6. Let's bring it back. We're not moving that much along. Okay, that's $6, and then this is $50 that we are putting in here. Okay. So that's what, $56? I just want to put it somewhere where not too noticeable. So when we count it at the end of the year, we're like, a nice surprise, a $50 bill. Okay. So this is the money that we took out. So there's 2246, right? Dang, I should have got a 10, another 10, but we didn't. So it's 20, 40, 50. No, we're just going to do the 20, 40, 60. This is my husband's fun money and my fun money. Okay. So 30 for him, 30 for me. We're just going to have to figure out how to split that. So we're going to put that off to the side. And then this is the money, again, that we got from our coins. So 2, 4, 6, 70. 1, 2, 3. Very crisp coins. So 73. So basically what we got is what? 50 plus 6 plus 73. So we just put $129 in here. Okay. When you add it up, that's the $50 that was left over for our food budget. And then the $73, right? $50 left over from food budget. Then $73 from the coins and rolling them up. And then plus $6 we had in cash, 129, right? I think so. I be confusing myself. But this is what we have thus far. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. April is upon us, so I really do hope you did your April budget. If you want to go see that video, make sure you click that. It's a good budget, but you know, not too much changes, at least with us, with our monthly budgets, unless a big event or something is happening, and nothing happened in April for us. But I'm so excited for April because I am tired of the cold. I'm tired of March. Me and March, we got some beef, and maybe I will tell you guys about it when I chit chat with y'all. Not right now. It's still a little too fresh for me, to be honest. And I'm super duper excited about not having money for actual food budget and using this $250 gift card. I want to see how this goes because I know like how me and my husband are. We'll be like, oh, we got a gift card. Let's just swipe it, no swiping, you know? I don't know. We'll see. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in another video. Bye.